Passing out my blessings, it's up to you to catch it. It's fuel with discretion. Your ex ain't, he can't talk like this. Yellow diamond stone, I compare the. It's the small things, I don't cherish my whips. Looking at my lady, can't believe it's my. The life that I live. I can't repeat myself, making it clear. This the year that we taking. This the year, this the year. I done had plenty of scars, they throwing stones. My brother had plenty of work on top of stove. We say we got talking ties, a small circle, a square for telling lies, and I guess I'm not good at making clothes, but I'm cutting ties with. I don't really eat grease, but it's time to fry you. I'm staying out the way, I'm Mr. Mind my business. It's time to beat the road. And like me, do the deuces, I put the files up. Still post for the you need to grow up. Yes, life is what you make it. Couple still stay solid, it's time to. Yes, I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down, just like my 64. When I'm 64, pray to God I'm doing fine. Passing this down like the communion. Smooth as I'm calm and collected. Not to be played with, I don't fear rejection. God is my weapon. Never been to heaven.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Jordan. Garnett is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, they've got Embiid. Carter out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Duncan. And it's Durant in at the small forward. The Pistons working the ball around now. Taking a look at New York. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do them any favor. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. A win tonight changes the whole landscape.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Duncan outside. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer by Embiid. Here are the Pistons with the ball. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Embiid the screen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul. Joel Embiid.
What's up?
At the line. One shot.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
The Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Jordan. Takes it off the glass. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Doncic finds Carter. Great D that time from Jordan.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
With the fadeaway. Shot by McGrady, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Carter, the pass to Embiid. Garnett with the block. Wembanyama against Doncic. Unloads from 9. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Doncic kicks to Duncan. It's stolen by McGrady. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
And the Knicks making a change here. Iverson's checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Stockton's checked in. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Iverson against Jordan. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got 6 points. So it's the Knicks now. 8-point game. Iverson outside. First quarter of action. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good. And the Pistons with possession. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Jordan inside. Iverson covering. Arnett surveying the defense. Just 4 to shoot. Iverson outside. The 3 for Doncic. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garnett gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Garnett's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Shawn Kemp, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in for Garnett. .152 left here in the first quarter. Iverson outside. Bounce pass from Durant. Here's Kemp. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Detroit leading by 10. Jordan can't get it to go. Iverson up top, defended by Jordan. Here's KD, and then Tariq with the tongue.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
To the middle, here's Stockton. It's rebounded by New York. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Now, Jordan. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Jordan against Iverson. They get it back. Wembanyama. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Stockton against Doncic. Out to KD. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
So he just finds a teammate.
Jordan against Iverson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Doncic lays it in.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Pistons on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Jason Kidd is out there with Allen Iverson. Then it's Ewing, and it's Duncan, and it's Kittles in at the 3 slot. They're the group. New York will start the second one.
Defensively, you do not want to allow Williams to heat up from out there.
And so here is New York following the 3 by Detroit. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Marley. The Knicks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And New York making a change here. Carter's checked in. And then for Detroit, Weber comes in for Griffin. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Marley. And both free throws good for Iverson.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Stockton kicks to McGrady. Garnett with a screen on Iverson. Down low. It's stolen by Duncan. Carter looking around. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Iverson.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Garnett with the screen from McGrady. Top of the key, Garnett. Stockton passes to Garnett. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Stockton. Garnett with the screen for Stockton. Now, here's Weber. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Ewing gets the rebound. Knicks trail by 4. And here's Carter. Still without a basket. Taken away by Williams. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Carter. New York, no good that time either. Pistons leading by 4. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Garnett high post. Carter on him. Trying to get something going, and Garnett misses. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Stockton against Iverson. 5 on the clock. Inside, Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bubble. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Different look for New York. Shawn Kemp, he's checked in for Duncan. Kevin Durant comes in for Allen Iverson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kidd. Then for the Pistons, Griffin's checked in for Weber. Anthony comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Jordan in for John Stockton. Jordan dishes to Griffin. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Anthony. Cranes the 19-footer. Anthony's got 5.
Oh, how about Carmelo's handle there? Staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
Ewing the pass to Kemp. Kemp with a screen for Doncic. There's the 3. The 3-ball from Doncic.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Outside Anthony. There's 1:59 left in the first half. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Anthony. 8 points for Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Jordan passes to Carmelo. Jordan a screen on Kemp. Here's Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. A different look for New York. Duncan, he's checked in for Ewing. And it's Embiid in for Kemp. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Detroit. Garnett comes in for Jalen Williams. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 3. 1:14 left now here in the second. Durant, no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Jordan.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Up top, Embiid. Outside Durant. There's the triple. So smooth on the three from Durant.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
McGrady kicks to Anthony. Wembanyama, a screen. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Embiid sets the pick for KD. Embiid powers it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Anthony. Here's Jordan. Defended by Carter. Fades back. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble! Thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the New York Knicks.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
New York trailing. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Anthony is out there with Garnett. Then it's Jordan, and it's McGrady in at the point. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Wembanyama. It's deflected. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
The Knicks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Carter outside. Back to Doncic. Anthony against Durant for the lead. And the three ball is good. Durant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple. How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside Durant. Back to Doncic. From outside, off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
McGrady outside. And that one drops for him. McGrady's got his first points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Durant in the corner. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Pistons leading. Anthony right side. Over KD. Here's Garnett. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, KD. Pass to Embiid. New York moving it around. And the Knicks miss again.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Garnett outside. And here is Anthony. His three-pointers off the mark. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. No fear there from Tim Duncan.
How about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Pass to Wembanyama. Floats one. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
Doncic against McGrady. Doncic bounce pass. Here's KD. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Unloads from 13. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Now here's Duncan. Garnett dishes to Anthony. Shot from 16. Nice touch on the back shot. Anthony's got 11 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Jason Kidd's checked in for Vince Carter. John Stockton, he's checked in for Detroit. Doncic against Jordan. Embiid. Rebound, Detroit. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on his rise. And Garnett with the slam.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. 6 to shoot. They need this. Nice D from Williams.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Stockton the pass to Jordan. In the corner, it's Griffin. Stockton kicks to Williams. Back to Stockton. Garnett with a screen on Iverson. Pass to Garnett. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Here's Duncan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Jordan. Outside for Griffin. There's a screen by Stockton. A second chance effort. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Iverson with the ball. This one for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Kevin Garnett, a big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. great rebounding. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Durant. Ewing is out there with Kemp. Then there's Kidd. And it's Carter in at the 2. KD's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's sent back by Kemp. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Knicks, Diabate's checked in, and Allen Iverson subbed in for Kevin Durant. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Iverson. It's hauled in by McGrady. Detroit leading by 11. Pass to Stockton. Anthony with the screen on Kidd. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. The high post shot. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Carter's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Knicks. A floater. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Knicks. DeJounte Murray comes in for Allen Iverson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Stockton against Kidd. On the wing, Ewing. Allen Iverson is checked in for New York. And Detroit with a change here, too. Carlton Carrington's checked in for John Stockton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And it's Carter penetrating. Count it. Good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite big-time scorer with versatility.
Step back shot. Shot good by Anthony.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Now here's Iverson. Rebound by Anthony.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can still afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Knicks with the rebound. Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pulls up on the wing. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 8. And the basket from Allen Iverson.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And the shot is good. Kemp's got his first basket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Let me hear Knicks fans. Coming on the court now is your Knicks and the basketball. Let's go!
Different look for New York. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Ewing. Duncan comes in for Sean Kemp. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kidd. And then for Detroit, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Weber. Garnett comes in for Williams. And it's Jordan in for Carlton Carrington. Iverson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 8. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Kevin Durant. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They haven't given him the green light to return. They need his presence on the court, even if he's not 100%. We'll see how he handles it. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. And, of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And it's good.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Iverson. Another shot. Got it. Duncan down low.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Pistons leading by 10. Here's Jordan. Takes it from 10. Sinks the big jumper.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Knicks making a change here. Durant's checked in. .130 left here in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Wembanyama. Now Jordan. Outside Anthony. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Covered by Duncan. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense. And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Pistons.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And they're going to roll to their 3rd straight victory to open up these conference finals, giving them a commanding series lead.
Yeah, a sweep seems just about inevitable right now. And with the way they've been playing here in this series, they are building a ton of momentum for the finals, especially if they can close out the sweep in Game 4.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Embiid there for the rebound.
Michael Jordan, first personal foul. Second team foul. Vince Carter.
That's good from Carter. So he gets them both. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game.
Poverty popping my collar, been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're reading the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the foot of the stage.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Spurs come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Warriors. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
And already a 2-0 lead established in this series. It's the Western Conference. You look at San Antonio, and they have themselves in great position after winning the first two on the road.
Yeah, I mean, they snatched home court advantage in Game 1, took Game 2, and now they've got a huge leg up. A win here tonight in this series is all but over.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, at this point, we're shocked if Steph even misses one of those.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. And the 3 off target. And Booker has got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Nowitzki. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bird dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Tatum with a screen.
Golden State. Dirk Nowitzki. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Tatum, looking to end the run. Drops in the 3.
That's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
Outside Booker. Here's Bird. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bird's got 5.
Now, when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bird passes to Robinson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to James. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Back to Curry. Fires for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pippen outside. From outside the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 10. Screen by Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Thompson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Allen, he's checked in for the Warriors. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
James finds Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Oh, Robinson with a block. Curry against Thompson. Beyond the arc. Curry, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James passes to Chamberlain. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. San Antonio moving the ball around. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Down low. And Giannis with the dunk.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Curry passes to Allen. And here's Curry for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. Double team on James. Here's Tatum. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Here's Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Bird. Outside Curry. From deep. Curry with another miss.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Allen against James. Shoots over Allen. The kick to Tatum. Takes the three. Kept alive. Is James on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Robinson defending. Here's Tatum. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Outside Curry. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in... Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
They've got Rudy Gobert, Jason Tatum out there with Paul George. Then there's Ben Thompson, and it's Drexler in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
George sets a screen. Tatum finds George. Warriors with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Gasol. Over George. And that one's good. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
George. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's where all that size that Paul George has as a wing really pays off.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Pippen, he's checked in for Thompson. And Golden State also making a switch. Booker's checked in. The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Gasol. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Gasol, a screen on Tatum. Back to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Drexler. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Butler. Now Gasol. George defending. Misses the baby hook. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Tatum. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's George on the wing. And it's blocked.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Booker for 3. Oh! Booker with the triple.
Now, there is no doubt about it. Booker is one of the best catch-and-shoot options in this league.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Tatum. Now James puts up a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Curry surveys. Here's McHale, hounded by Tatum. Here's Nowitzki. Still no points. 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. And it's off from 3-point range.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Pippen. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Pippen's got his first basket of the night.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in, and the second free throw is good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Lets it go from deep. Drexler grabs the board. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Pippen. 3-pointer. San Antonio again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Booker. From the high post. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Thompson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Back to Curry. Booker surveying the floor. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Booker's got 6 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Thompson against Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside Booker. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle. Here's McHale. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
20 seconds left in the first half. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
$15 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Curry. This one for three. Another three for Golden State.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's the Golden State. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes.
Taking a look at this, that does it for halftime.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Stephen Curry, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Robinson in at the center position.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Booker, launches the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Tatum fires one home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Bird. He's got 5. From 18 feet away, and it's in, off the glass. Bird's got 7 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And it's good for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Booker. Here's Nowitzki. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Bird missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Tatum passes to Chamberlain. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Pass to Curry. And they're on the break. Here's Pippen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Scottie Pippen, shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Fires the three. Nails it from three. He's got 9.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pippen outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Pippen. 4-3. The putback. Antetokounmpo flying high for the follow.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Left side Curry. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Spurs trail by 6. From deep three-point land. And it's Bird with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. Allen, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Warriors lead by 7. And he gets it to go.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Here's James. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
Paul George, he's checked in for San Antonio. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Allen against George. Allen, pass to Bird. Here's Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Allen. Chamberlain pulls it in. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Curry against James. Curry passes to Allen. Here's Nowitzki. Back to Allen. The 3 from Curry. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson against George. Antetokounmpo up top. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Curry with it. 9 points in the game. And again, no good by Golden State.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
James deciding where to go with it. George outside. Chamberlain tips it back in. And that'll tie this game up.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Curry against James. And here's Curry. They set the pick. Puts up a deep 3. That won't go either for Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Rudy Gobert is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's George, and it's Pippen in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Allen, pass to Booker. Booker gets it done inside.
Well, this is why Booker is one of the best two guards in the game. He is more than just a shooter.
Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Butler against George. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
Paul George can do it all on the floor, including operate that pick and roll. Beautiful find.
Booker, pass to Allen. Here's Nowitzki. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Nowitzki. Allen outside. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Basket counts.
You're always going to get effort from Gasol. Fantastic at staying after second chance scoring opportunities.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Both teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by George. Here's Booker. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. 2-point game. Pass to Robinson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
A different look for San Antonio. James is checked in for George, and it's Tatum in for Amen Thompson. The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Tatum against Booker. Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chamberlain. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Back to Curry. Here's Bird. Ooh, it misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pippen outside. Using the glass to lay it in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Warriors trail by 6. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Robinson! And rebounded by Tatum.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
He's Antetokounmpo. From downtown, it's money from deep.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. It's tipped. Now James. That's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Oh, he can't get the layup.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Antetokounmpo outside. Now James. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. He launches. Oh, no good. The Warriors shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Spurs.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And with this win, a trip to the finals is within their grasp. Just one win away from the sweep.
And they'll be looking to make it 4 straight, no doubt about it. That's how you want to go into the finals. Well-rested, playing your best basketball of the season, and riding a ton of momentum.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possessions.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, Jason. This team is on a roll.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes this broadcast of the
the low like doing come when cash convert